Hey y'all, so I wanted to stop by and give you a quick update on the student loan refund check that I received back in February. If you don't know, if you made payments on your student loans during the pandemic, when this whole student loan forgiveness was going to be a thing, or what we thought was going to be a thing, you could have called your loan servicer and asked for a refund, which I did, and I received a check back. But I got an update for you today. But before we get started, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Hey y'all, I just released my first financial literacy ebook, How I Became Debt Free in 22 Months. This is an easy, educational, and encouraging guide. I want you to check it out. It's only $5. Look in the link in the description box below and click that button. All right, y'all, so your girl got a $14,180 check back for payments that I made on my student loans during the pandemic. I actually got it back in February, and I held on to the check from February until June 30th when Grandpa gave us the news that student loan forgiveness wasn't happening, right? And I talked about this in an earlier video, but when that happened, I was like, okay, I'm really not trying to cash this thing, but I think I have to cash it so I can essentially give it back. My bestie was like, no, call them and ask if they can stop payment on the check or if they can cancel it. That's what I did, and that was on June 30th. So when I did that, the person over the phone was like, okay, this should be resolved by July 11th. Or sometime around that time. If you don't know, if you ask for a refund for your student loan forgiveness, or I heard that some folks were not even asking for refunds and that they were just mailing out checks. So if you got a check back for payments that you made during the pandemic, what happened was, y'all, that they put that payment right back on your student loans. And once I saw that the payment was back on my student loans, that's why I was like, okay, let me hold on to this check. Fast forward to June 30th, like I said, called the loan servicer, and the young lady, said that this should be resolved by July 11th. So I have been checking, the student loan account. I still saw the balance there. Even after the 11th, I still saw the balance there. And I was like, wait a minute now, do I need to call, to make sure that everything went through? But last either Thursday morning or Friday morning, as I was checking my email, I got an email that said, congratulations, you paid off your student loans. I'm like, again? So, everything went through. It did take a little over 2 weeks. But I am definitely encouraging folks that if you got a check back, you need to get that sucker back, and you need to do it ASAP, because the interest is starting back September 1st and payments are starting back on October 1st. So now that my student loans are paid again, I'm done with student loan forgiveness, y'all. I gave myself forgiveness and I just paid it off. I know Grandpa is working on a plan B and all of these other things. I just recorded a video last week about 39, I believe, billion folks getting their student loans forgiven because of the PSLF, I believe. So while I see, student loan forgiveness happening in certain pockets, I'm just done with the whole thing. Mine are paid, they gonna stay paid, and that's just gonna be the end of this thing for me, okay? It's also a reminder to me to always read the fine print. I got that check back, and I'm thinking, refund as in, the refunds that I always talk about on my channel, the free scholarship or grant money. But no, it wasn't that. And for me, when I think about it, it feels like it was a setup for the okie doke, right? They knew that mess was not happening. And then on top of that, these payments are about to come back and the interest is coming back before that. So I'm glad for me that it's all done. I wash my hands of it. But I want to know, if you got a check back, what are you doing? Did you cash it and you just, was like whatever, or did you do what I did? What did you do? Drop down in the comments and let me know right now. Listen, if you want to see more about student loan forgiveness, all of your updates, I have them here right on my channel. So head over to this playlist now. Bye.